we can make 3 bows. Remember that model with the 2 in there? Which if my phone would come back on, you could see it, right? So we were looking for the number of groups we could make, right? Whoops, I was gonna pull that back up, but I'm not. Technology, here we go. So there you had your 3 groups, right, of 2. So we were looking for the number of groups we could make. So our friend who wrote a multiplication equation was thinking, how many groups of 2 give me 6? Because that's the connection between multiplication and division, right? Is that I'm half one or the other. I asked some groups around, could you have done 3 groups? I'm sorry, 2 groups of 3 based on that problem? What do you think?
Yes.
You could have.
Because the 2 times 3 equals 6. Oh, you know that?
So we could have done a model that looked like that, 2 groups of 3. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
So it is commutative, but remember our problem was?
It had 2 feet of ribbon. We have 2 feet. We have 2 feet of ribbon, which equals a bow. One bow. So
2 feet of ribbon, which equals a bow. So is this showing that I have 2 in every bow?
no.
No.
Oh, so does this model match?
No.
No. So in that problem, we couldn't have 2 groups because the problem didn't ask us for how many groups, or how many, the size of the group. It asked us for how many groups we can create. So remember what our learning goal is today. You're like, Miss Lois, I did this in 3rd grade. This is division of whole numbers. But what are we connecting it to? Decimal division. So let's keep this in mind, that if we know number of groups, size of the group in total, in multiplication, in division, we have the total and we have one or the other, right? The size of the group or the total. So I want you to think about that as you look at this next problem. What do I know? Okay? So let's get back to our PowerPoint. Maybe. Here we go. Not all. Okay, so we figured that out. We can make 3 bows. Let me ask you this. What if now I change it, and instead of using 2 feet to make a giant bow, I'm going to use 2/10 of a foot to make a bow. So remember what we were connecting. What did you learn just a second ago? What did we refresh our memories about? I want you to think, and remember our success criteria. You've got to model and explain, right? So on your models, you can draw, you can use these chips, you can use your base 10 blocks. You're going to have about 10 minutes or so, 8 to 10 minutes to explore with your group. How did my answer change? What is my answer now? How many bows can I make? How many feet do I still have?
Okay.
6 feet. I still have 6 feet of ribbon, but instead of making group sizes that are 2, they're now 2/10. Y'all with me?
Yes.
All right, get to work. I'll be walking around asking you some questions as your mark back.
You would start with groups, but okay. So I'm gonna tell you.
We need 2.
All right, talk to me about what you're thinking back here.
Okay, so I know I had to use 10, but we separate out and there's still 3 groups, but we don't know how to. It's not 3 groups because that one is not answer.
Okay.
So it would still be, the answer would still be 3 groups, but we're not sure.
So she's saying the answer would still be 3 groups. What do y'all think? Y'all agree with that? Okay, so let's talk about this. When I have one of these tents, right? How many of these does it take to make a whole?
So they can make
Okay, could you show that with your mom? Show that right quick. How many of these would it take to make a whole?
Okay, I think we got the answer. We just did it. Okay, so we need to put these together. Give me 3 more. So then if you have, we don't need these. If you do 10 times 10, that's 100. So that would also be, this would be 1 whole.
Okay, do y'all agree that this is 1 whole? Y'all agree with that? So let's think about our problem now, okay? Remember what we're doing. Just like before, where we had 6 feet, right? And we're trying to find how many bows we can make that were 2 feet long. Now our bows are only 2/10 of a foot. They're only 2/10 of a foot. So is that 2/10 the number of group or size of the group?
The 2/10 is the
Size of the group. So what are we trying to figure out?
trying to figure out this.
You just told me it was the size. So if you know the size, what are you trying to figure out? How many groups? I want y'all to work on that. Like, I'm going to talk to some other groups and I'll come back. How many groups of what size? 2/10 could you make? so keep working on that. You have them out here. What are your group size? How many groups can you make? Work on that. All right, talk to me about what's going on over here.
I thought,
You're like, what's, why are you, okay, talk to me. Keep going.
I was thinking if we use these, because 100, which is the blue ones, they are making, which is 1 foot. And if we made 2 tens, which would be 2 sticks, because 2 sticks is, this is a 10, this is a 10. And it would cover up 2 tens on that, and that would be 1 row.
Oh, did y'all hear what he said? So, let me, you're doing
How
it.
many can go in 1/100, and then we can use that.
Okay, so I'm hearing what you're saying. I'll make sure your group's following you. Tell me your name.
Cameron.
Cameron. What did he say this represents? A whole. A whole what?
A whole number.
Okay, but in this problem, a whole what?
A whole foot.
A whole foot. Would y'all agree? Cameron, is that what you were saying? This is a whole foot. So then what was he doing with these green ones? Okay, but why?
Because we still have 3 groups, the answer would be
Okay, so in this problem, is that 2 tenths that we have up here the size of the group or the number of groups? The size. So what did Cameron discover here about the groups of 2 tenths? How many groups could he make? He said there's 5 groups of 2 tenths. Where are they?
3 groups.
Where are they? Can you show me? Where are the 5 groups? 1 group, 2 groups.
So technically,
Oh, you're just trying to show it. Let's see if we can just pull them off like we had that other one, right? So there's 2 tenths, 2 tenths, 2 tenths, 2 tenths. And what was your name again?
Jasmine.
Jasmine is saying that I'm pulling off those 2 tenths, right? What is she pulling, or the 2 tenths off of? The 1 whole. What? Okay, so we're taking that 1 whole, we're pulling out groups of 2 tenths. How many groups did we make?
5.
5 groups, right? Here's my question now. How many feet of ribbon do we have?
6.
You would have
6.
30 bows.
And
You
there's
talk,
still have 5 things in one
but
whole.
you would have
We
30
would have to multiply, even though it's a division problem, 5 times 6 to get our answer.
Gotcha. Leave that right there, and I want you to see if you can work on an equation, like he was just saying, to show how many are in the whole. But leave your model, because I got to take a picture of it if I can find it.
We're gonna have to do. So it's 5.
Yeah, 30
Okay, and talk to them, and have explain what the 6 is. What is he talking about here? All right, I'm back with you guys. What's happening over here? Tell me what you got.
If I'm not mistaken, decimals are also fractions, right?
You are exactly
So,
right.
but I'm wondering if would I put, if I wanted to convert that decimal into a fraction, would it be 2/10?
What do y'all think? Would it? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So what?
And then, but then, so we know 2/10 is one of these because you have 10 in these, and
Okay.
these can fit in 2 spaces.
Okay.
So how many of these does it take to get to 6? It would also take, it would also take 3 groups to get to 6.
Okay.
Cause, but would it, is it 3 groups or is it?
Okay, so let's talk to your group, see if they can help you out. Tell me your name again. Colton. He is saying that this is the 1 whole. This is 1 what in the problem though? 1 what?
6. No, we have 6 ribbons.
6 ribbons, or 6 feet. Are you saying these are the 6 feet of ribbons? Okay, so we have 6 feet of ribbon. Do y'all agree with that?
Oh wait, how many can we get into each of these to get 6? So we need to put 6 in each of them.
So how many group, what is the group size in the problem? The group size is what? Do we know the group size?
The group size is
2 tenths, you said. Would y'all agree with that? Do y'all see that? So this is 1 foot of ribbon. 1 foot. I'm gonna, 1 group of 2 tenths. How many other groups? How many groups of 2 tenths is it gonna take to fill up this whole thing? Because I gotta use this whole foot of ribbon. Whole foot has to be used. So how many of those is it gonna take?
So wait, so we have 2, 4, 6.
So we all need 6. 6. Oh, yeah. 6 holes. No.
Okay, so you got 5. Did that fill it all up?
It will.
Keep going. You gotta get it even and fill it, that whole thing up before we put them on top of it, right?
So